Hello, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Leo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So, with all that being said, Leo, let's get started. How does Leo currently view this relationship? All right, Leo, let's see what's going on. All right, Leo, I do see you walking away from a connection here that has been a part of your life for a very, very long time. You could have been with your high school sweetheart. I'm definitely getting that for some of you out there. Nonetheless, they were a part of your life for a very long time. Kind of looks like this person hasn't been making you happy for a very long time is what I'm also gathering. And it kind of looks like you're finally deciding to call it quits here between you and this person. Just simply walk away. Okay. It does appear to me that you already grieved the loss of this relationship before you actually got up and walked away from them. So we don't really see you heartbroken and or devastated because you already worked through those emotions when you were with this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? All right. Whew. Okay. I don't think that this person was prepared for this, to say the least. I don't think that this person grieved the loss of you in this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you before they actually lost you in this dynamic, you know, that they once upon a time had with you. Yeah, reality is starting to kind of like sink in, and it sucks. It sucks. It just sucks, you know. I feel like this person is trying their hardest to be strong. I am definitely getting that, given, you know, everything that's going on. They're trying their hardest to, you know, be strong, but they feel like they're going through all of this by themselves. They do. They feel like they have nobody that they can talk to or lean on when it comes down to everything that they're currently going through. So they feel alone. They do. They feel alone. How does Leo currently feel? Okay. For some of you, you might have a child and or children with this person. If so, any conversation that you do tend on having with this person will be about the child and or children that you guys share with one another. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, it just appears to me that you don't really care to talk about anything else outside of the child and or children you guys share with one another. Of course, you guys could very well be married, you know, to one another. You guys might, you know, even have a home with one another. But it just kind of looks like the only conversation you're willing to essentially have with this person is about the house that the two of you bought with one another, or the properties that you guys own, you know, with one another, or the child that you guys share with one another. Other than that, you don't really care to talk about, you know, you don't really care to talk to this person about anything else other than that, is basically what I'm gathering. For those of you where you don't share property with this person, you're not married to them, you don't have a family with this person or anything like that, now that this person is not in your life, you know, you feel like you have all the energy in the world now to take on the world, literally, okay? This relationship could have left you feeling very drained and very depleted. It could have made you essentially feel like it was holding you back from a whole lot. So now that they're not in your life, it's like you feel like you're free to like do what you got to do, focus on what you need to focus on, you know, and just simply take on the world, okay? All right. How does this person currently feel? So we do have the Knight of Cups, we do have the Chariot, and then we also have the Seven of Wands. This person will circle back around your way. And it's kind of stemming from a place of, well, I just want to be sure, Leo, that you're really, really done with me. So that way I know, like, I just need to be sure. You know what I mean? That we're really, really done. Okay. So you just let me know where you stand in all this. So that way I know how to like proceed forward. It does appear to me that you are done. Okay. I think that the only reason why this person's circling back around your way is because they're really hoping that you will turn around and tell this person, no, you know, I'm actually not done with you. And I actually do want to work this out. I don't think that this person's going to end up getting that from you. They're not going to get the reaction or the response they're looking for. What actions will Leo take towards this person or moving forward? Yeah, you've made your decision. You've made your decision. Revisiting this connection is not something that you want to do, because you feel like if you were to revisit this connection all over again, you're just going to find yourself, you know, extremely, you know, miserable and unhappy, and you don't want to continue to live your life that way anymore. Okay. What actions? Okay. This person is going to play it off like they're so unbothered by you being done with them. It's not even funny, but we can clearly see how this is affecting them on an internal level. It's definitely affecting them, and it's definitely affecting this person greatly. I just don't feel like they're going to let it show, okay? They don't want you to see that they're, you know, that they're sad without you. They don't want you to see that they're suffering without you. They don't want you to see that they're disappointed. They don't want you to see that they're hurting right now. They don't want you to see any of that. If anything, they rather have you think and believe that, you know, they're happy, it's over and done with between the two of you, even though that is far from the truth. Okay. So with that being said, I do feel like this person's going to have a very difficult time accepting this decision of yours. I am definitely getting that. I keep seeing this person circle back around your way. Like, hey, one more time. I know you told me like last week that you were done with me, but like I just want to make sure that like we're really, 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 really done. Okay. So like just ask you one more time. So you just, you know, you just let me know, you know what I mean? I don't think that your answer is going to essentially change. I don't. I think that this person will show a level of vulnerability the next time they come back around your way, just double checking in with you that you're really, really done with them. They're going to show some vulnerability there. They're going to express to you that they don't want to give up on this marriage and a relationship that they share with you. And they're really hoping that you don't do this, you know, as far as like go through with this divorce, or as far as, you know, go through with this ending here between the two of you. You know, I am definitely getting that strongly. Okay, so prepare yourself for that. All right. That is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys at your next reading. Bye.